Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, at least promise you're not going to drool over this bottle, okay?
I can't promise anything.
We're drinking bourbon. All right, Ben, I know the expectations are high.
Yeah, very excited about this one.
Let's just get there.
Bring it on in. We've got, bam, this is Old Forester Single Barrel, 100 proof. Well, as you alluded to, I am excited about this one. Being the resident Brown-Forman truffle pig and Old Forester... Self-proclaimed, yes. And Old Forester fanboy in general, super excited. This is the Old Forester 100 proof single barrel. This is the first time I've ever seen this in Minnesota. This happens to be the Minnesota selection number 7. So I'm guessing that's going to be available at multiple stores throughout the state.
Okay.
So we're big fans of the 90 proof single barrel, but I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
It's about 90 and 95. Whoa, right?
I think it's 90.
Okay.
Something like that. And then, of course, the barrel proof ones
the 130s.
are fantastic. But we have heard from people that these are every bit as good as the barrel strength ones,
you've heard
and
that.
better.
I've not, but...
All right. Well,
okay.
I'm excited to get into this one. I'm a big fan of Old Forester 100 proof.
Yeah, Old Forester 100 proof is a really good spot for them. Mm-hmm. They have a couple different bottles of bottled and bond.
They got the bottled and bond and the regular 100 proof, and they're both great.
It was good.
So on the nose, this is fantastic.
We don't know age, right?
Nope. It's got standard Old Forester.
It's
vibes,
like a black cherry, kind of like very deep.
It's dark.
Yeah,
It's
deep
very,
and well
very
aged.
dark.
Maybe molassesy. So
I'm with you on the molasses. That's a typical Old Forester note I get. A lot of people get banana.
And we got
It's
that
there
yet.
a little bit, but not quite as much on this one. Well, let's see if it's on the palate. Cheers. Oh man. That's really good. We've talked about the premium bourbon feel. Like there's a viscosity to this that's shocking. Mm-hmm. That comes across as very well aged.
It does.
It's thick and oily.
So this one is a bit of a conundrum. I mean, it's great, by the way. It has a couple of notes in it. One that I don't know if I've ever got before. You know, sometimes people make banana bread, which I know you don't like bananas, but do you like banana bread?
Not particularly.
Some people put walnuts in banana bread, and it's almost like a walnut flavor, which I don't know if I've ever got walnut flavor on bourbon before. But this is shocking how low of a proof.
100?
At 100, it drinks the way it does. You know, I mean, this really, it doesn't have the kick of like 130 proof.
But it's got the flavor level of a cask strength.
And the experience of it being like cask strength. So I now understand why people are so impressed with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're not going to confuse it for being 130 proof, but you are going to like confuse it for being really premium and quality.
Oh yeah, that's incredible. There's a great kind of like dark sweetness. You know what I mean? It's got like the dark brown sugar notes and kind of like a darker, rich caramel and almost leading into a little bit of chocolate. It does have kind of the banana flavor a little bit more on the palate, on the finish for me. But yeah, it's just got a really nice mouthfeel, a really nice viscosity to it.
Exceptional mouthfeel.
So $80,
Okay.
worth every penny.
Hopefully it's available. I'll look for it, but...
Yeah, I mean, hopefully these start showing up more often in Minnesota. I hope every time I see a new one show up in Minnesota, you know, obviously the hope is that it's not just a fluke.
Sure.
You know, and I don't know how rare and hard to find these are. I know the barrel strength ones can be pretty hard to find, but to be honest, I'm starting to see those more.
The last year has improved.
Yes.
For those.
Absolutely.
So hopefully these are at least reasonably available in Minnesota.
Yeah. But yeah, this is fantastic. Total recommend.
Totally agree.
So now, At some point, we've got to get a hold of the Old Forester 1924, the new 10-year one.
Haven't seen that one yet.
Unfortunately, that one's like $100 and some, so I'm not thrilled about that.
And it's a lower proof.
It's like 100, I think. It's around 100.
Proof?
Yeah.
I thought it was 90 proof, 10-year.
No, I think it's around 100 proof.
Okay.
So it'd be interesting to do this one, that one, the bottled and bond, and the regular 100.
Oh, wow,
that would be a
awesome.
killer flight to do. So, but in the meantime, if you can't get a hold of those other fancy ones, I mean, right before, having not even had the 1924, the 10-year age stated, I mean, this at $80, if it's the same proof point, if I'm correct about that, versus the 110, 120, and allocated status of that one, I'm already prepared to call it this is just as good. I haven't had the other one yet, but this one's so good that I think it's got to compete.
Well, so the only thing that probably has going for it, the 10 years could help a bit, and barrel selection.
Yep.
You know, it's going to be very similar.
Sure. All right, well, this has been Old Forester Single Barrel 100 Proof Minnesota Selection number 7 on the Bourbon Note. I'm Ben.
I'm Greg. Till next time. See you next time.